Ooh, that looks bloody. Yikes. Literally everything. Wow. And I'm seeing double 3-3s again. Oh no, from DDKs again too.
Yeah,
All right.
today are DDK days for you, but next time you'll have A League.
No, I don't mind. I don't mind DDKs. It's just, it's. I feel like I'm fighting an uphill battle trying to warn them away from 3-3s right now.
Yeah, he did it.
All right. So right off the bat, we don't want to do this because we're letting our opponent go 3v1 on our stone. So that's a fight that they win because we're just outnumbered. That's just how math works. And I'm not sure what this was going to do after that. Like, you could say that you're going to live here. And you know what? You're absolutely right. You could live here. Like, bam, we're alive. But again, it's the same thing. We now have a wall and we have a stone way too friggin' close to that wall. So black can attack, black could just lean because, I mean, that's literally 10 lines of territory on the right-hand side, line by line. So they're outvaluing you. We're not happy with that. Right now, if I was going to do anything, I was going to do something like this one. They'll probably play here, but it's weird because this is where our direction of play comes into play. And we notice that he just built a wall on a low stone. So we could do an easy little cap move. We can do easy shoulder hits to reduce. And this isn't very large. I mean, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12-ish. I mean, that's fine for that wall getting 15 points. That's okay. No need to be greedy. I disagree with that. Obviously, I would follow up. This risks losing Sente. Does white play for Sente? Play for Sente? Okay, he didn't play for Sente. That Hane is death, by the way. Because if they cut, all you can do is draw back. And now we have a whole bunch of really bad things that can happen to us. Suffice to say, you can't hold all the cutting points. I'm not going to show all the variations. So all we can do is play here. Regretfully, we lose Sente now, so we get to go back and play here. But if white played for Sente, let's say, here, 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 then white gets to jump back out. And now, it is our pincering stone that is now 4v1. So white will win that fight locally. There. Defend cutting point or die. Okay, that's fine. Again, I can't emphasize enough, this is a game-ending mistake because we cannot hold all of this. We have too many cutting points on the low line. It's just bad. Can't hold, can't hold, can't hold. You have to extend here, and you have to extend here. And at that point, you lose Sente, which is unfortunate. If we want Sente, as white, we have to extend here and let black out. That's just the way it works. But then we can play a larger move, hopefully elsewhere. That is the value of Sente. You are getting a little bit lucky here. Ooh, that up bottom left, though, now that I think about it, that's not alive. So yeah, technically there is, well, let's just say things here. There are ways for the upper left-hand corner to no longer be among the living. Attaching here is okay if you're sure you're going to outvalue your opponent, but notice with the Hane, he's on the 10th line and you're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So one of those numbers is much larger than the other. When that is the case, we do not want to actually do that. Regretfully, I don't see a way for, I think white does win this game, weirdly enough, but this is an uphill battle for sure, because we can't really use our influence off that wall effectively. And this is really, really nice for the, oh, mistake. Don't Atari cutting stone if you can avoid it, because you'll notice the Atari strengthens the cutting stone, and then all of our stones are still weak. So that is very, very bad. Then we can extend back. If our opponent defends it, they defended it in Gote, so we can then go on the attack. You'll notice this is much different result than, hello. Here, there we go. Yes, this is much different result. Our black stones are much stronger. then we are here where we're picturing everything going wrong right now. Okay. Oh, snazzy ladder. Okay. Okay. So this might be AmagicalFishy, but I play it. And then I play this one because of the snapback. And then we can attack that way. The turn here doesn't matter because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, like 5 liberties to 3. So we all A-okay. This is fine. This is arguably fine. That is not so fine. We're building the outside. We don't care about the 1 stone. We just sacrificed it the minute we played here. We said that 017 is stupid and ugly, and we don't want to talk to it anymore, so it can no longer sit at the table that we sit at. It's not cool. Simple as that. And it's gonna pout and be upset, but you know, oh well. Too many cutting points. That was never gonna hold because yeah, from here, there's cutting points here, there's cutting points here. It's just never going to hold. I mean, it might not be terrible if we can actually like keep all the left-hand side. Might be a play. Here, I regret. Oh, just what I mentioned too. You're lucky in this regard that there's 1 extra liberty, or that would have killed you for doing it. Normally, I would be like, you know what? I'm gonna go on this side. That way we don't have to worry. But you're okay here. That, well, honestly, I'd probably just kill it. Yep. Doesn't really matter. I might play this one because it's more solid. They have to defend, and then we can play here, and then come on up. And then it looks like we will win. You are so close to a decent answer here. I would do forcing move first into that if I was going to try it. That way the push here doesn't instantly kill us with the Atari or anything like that. Yeah, see, you wanted to block there, but you noticed that you couldn't. Yeah, notice that you couldn't go and do that. That said, this is silly in the sense that there's no reason to do this. The left hand and everything that we're getting there, the stones that are on top of the board are so much, we don't even have to think about that. He gets to keep that. Who even cares? Just go and defend the middle right now and whatever. He can have the right-hand side. Everything else is way larger, just so much larger. Here, we're kind of dying, painfully. Okay. Yeah, so here you're just kind of trying to kill him because you want to kill him. That's, I don't know about that. Yeah, that's dead. Those are dead too, though. So right now, Black's main concern should be like, hey, I need to live in this middle right now because there are walls everywhere and they're not friendly. So like anything we can do in here would be amazing. Just live here as large as possible. Because if we don't, then our opponent's going to play in there. Like anywhere that we don't have stones, our opponent's going to get stones, and then we are dead. Yeah, like here we're struggling really, really hard, but this is already dead. There's only 2 liberties here. This group is more than 2 liberties, so we absolutely can play like anything else that we want to play. So we're struggling to live with that which can't be dead, which is a little weird. No, you back off. No, sir. You still have 1, 2, 3 liberties. You can play here instead and kill. No, you can't. That's an Atari. Okay, plan B. We can still play this and connect up to the other side with our bottom stones. It's not bad. Very good, not cutting or not connecting. Sorry, that's a good. Cutting stones. What? So there's multiple ways to live here. Like the two stones are dead. There's a cutting point there, and you can connect for an eye. So this and this are now known as me eye. We can play here. Go away. If he plays there, we can play the other one. We're absolutely alive. No questions about it whatsoever. Which means if you want to get a little crazy, you can go and attack this. Ah, so close, so close. But yeah, there's a lot over there. And if he wants to live, he's going to have to hurt himself. Now that lovely little corner that used to be blacks is kind of dying. Ruh-roh. That is a ladder, sir. Yoink, 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 yoink. Aw, you defended. Nope, you're fine. Okay. Uh-oh. 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 Yep, you saw it. That's death. That is GG right there. There is nothing else we can do. A lot of crazy back and forth in that game. A lot of it, though, aside from the 3-3 invasions, which make me want to rip my hair out, a lot of it was cutting points, absolutely cutting points, and finding biggest point on the board. Like all this upper right-hand stuff, not largest thing on the board right now, because that's just one corner when there's literally all the rest of this stuff that's currently being fought for. And instead we were like, I'm gonna see what this is. It's like, huh? Why this area? This area is huge. It's huge, sir. It's huge. That is not the right button to hit. That one is. So yeah, finding large point on the board, definitely important because then we don't get bogged down into like this little weird little scrappy little war that we have over on the right-hand side. We can keep our eye on the bigger picture. And then cutting point, and we also don't do this kind of stuff because now we're just trying to kill things that can't be killed, rather take the big points. And then the cutting points keep coming back and haunting us over and over and over again. So yeah, most DDKs, same thing. Cutting points and finding the biggest point on the board. Trying to keep it more simple than complicated. But yeah, that's pretty much the story of this game. Pretty much. Let's see. If there are no questions about this game, I will go on to the next one.